Welcome, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. My name is David Lisi, and I'm with LifeandHomes MLS. Excited about today's webinar. We're hoping that we're going to be able to give you some tools that will help your real estate business grow in this next new season. And with that, I'm going to give you our title of today. Our webinar is How Smart Agents Are Reclaiming Control and Winning Bigger in 2025. And hopefully you're one of those smart agents. In fact, I got a smart agent or two over here as my guest today. I'm learning a new platform, so bear with me, everyone. Joe, let me introduce Joe Mazirik from the Albany area. Joe and his wife, Jamie, are professional, seasoned, smart agents over there in the capital region. Right, Joe?
Well, Jamie's the smart one. I'm more the behind the scenes. She's the go-getter. She's the point person, but I try to keep things together on the back end for her.
Awesome.
I have my license too as well, and I try to help her with inspections and walkthroughs and stuff like that. But she's the goat of this area, I guess you could say.
Perfect. So Jamie and yourself, we've been doing some business together over the years, but you guys do some pretty good volume. Are you up? I think Jamie said something like 35 million in sales.
Yeah. Her goals are she's always setting goals. But yeah, 35. I don't know what the tight number is this year. She'll know right now. And obviously we're in the middle of October. So, but yeah, 35, 40, possibly more. She's got some golf. She's got a golf course on. She's got some $1 million homes on. So she's definitely, she's the real deal.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, let's go right into this webinar. I'm going to go ahead and How Smart Agents Are Reclaiming Control. Let me give you another slide. Does this sound familiar? You're paying board dues, you've got MLS fees, portal fees, marketing fees, and you're still fighting for every lead. You're doing more work for less return. Your listings are online, but your leads aren't coming back to you. It feels like everyone else owns your business except for yourself. Geez, I've heard that before. Joe, have you heard that before?
Yeah, we've tried multiple lead sources. A lot of them seem hopeful, but they just you follow leads and you're kind of weeding out some.
Yeah.
You don't really get too far with them in a sense. No. So it'd be nice to have more qualified, more substance.
Yeah. And then what we're going to talk about today in particular, we're going to talk about how top agents build their own lead gen engines. I think that's why most of you people are tapped in. I think there's about 6 or 10 of you guys already on. So welcome, everyone. There's actually 3 power shifts that we're going to want to. Oh, Jamie just came in. Let me just introduce everybody. Jamie, why don't you say hello here?
Hi, everybody.
Good. So this is Joe and Jamie. We just got finished talking about you, and your husband said a lot of really cool stuff about you, Jamie.
He loves me so much.
And I hear you guys are rocking it over there in the capital region, and you're having a good year, 35 million or so ish.
Yeah, I should end up around 35. Yes.
Perfect. All right. So now we're going to move right into our next slide. And we want to talk about, with all the new commission rules that equal new expectations, sellers are more educated and more skeptical at the same time. Portals profit off your listings and they resell the leads. So tech tools promise more, but they really don't deliver. Joe, you were just saying that. That's what you found out here recently. Agents are burning out because they're chasing cold leads. Does that sound like what's kind of going on in the marketplace?
Yeah.
You guys?
I think so. I mean, Jamie, you can assess, but we've tried multiple lead sources where we're just calling, and there's no one. It's a bogus lead, or no one calls you back, or it's just not much became of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or they clicked on something because they maybe wanted to see the kid.
Lost her.
Okay, so to recap, we're going to go Here's the three things that are, there's three power shifts that are going on. Power shift number one is that you need to have, to be seen daily online. We all know that. And it's, you've got to schedule your content with automation. Power shift number two, you need to have authority, be the authority of the local, in the local community. You got to be like a little vlogger and kind of own that community by micro marketing updates and videos and all that. And then the power shift number three is please be in control of your pipeline, because I think that that's what we're all talking about here. But here's the slide that I think is very, very interesting. The big question. So how do you tie all this together without working 80 hours a week? Because that's what it usually takes when you're working it real hard. Would you agree there, Jamie?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really ever stop. If I do sit on the couch, it's like my computer's with me or my phone's with me or I'm answering, an email, or I don't know when I'm going to get, a referral. Like I just got one in my email today and I wanted to respond to let them know that I got their message.
Yeah.
So you're just always on. So like if someone could reply for me, or someone is like, maybe not all my emails, but, I don't know if we got into the, AI stuff yet,
We're
but I
getting
mean,
there right now.
yeah,
It's
it's
all about the
definitely,
AI tools. Tell me that bottom line.
yeah.
AI
Yep.
tools. Okay, because you're in the industry, you and Joe are hammering it. You're working hard, and now what you guys desperately need, and the in the new real estate era that we're all moving into, it's all about the AI tools. Would you guys
Mm-hmm.
agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
100%.
when I'm showing properties like I am right now, I'm jumping in my car. They're taking a video of a house they love, and you know, I don't know. Like maybe not that I could be not doing this, but maybe if I had somebody scheduling other appointments, this would have been on my calendar, and then I wouldn't have been, I don't know. You're just always juggling, you know. So.
So here's me. My name is David. I'm your host today. I've got 20 years in real estate marketing. I'm the founder of Life and Homes magazine and marketing platform. I'm leading a national movement to help agents grow their businesses with smarter marketing. And our mission is to help you grow, make more money in your real estate business this next year. That's my little pitch. And so let me introduce to you the Life and Homes marketing listing service, MLS. We're not just a regular MLS, we're a marketing listing service that's help you built to help you list smarter, market faster, and own your own leads. And we do that mostly, let me just go right to the chase, is with our built-in AI and automations at work inside of our software tool. And so what I'd like to do, there's two separate windows here that you see there. On the left-hand side is the AI-powered lead generation tool that we have in our system. And I'm going to play a quick video that's going to give you a tool that would actually help you generate leads, selling leads, even before they even come to the market. It's like 90 days before they come to the market. Watch this, and then we'll talk about it on the other side.
Today, I am so excited to be sharing with you guys our brand new software platform that's going to help you elevate your agency business to the next level. Utilizing our AI genetic algorithm, as well as our numerous different lead types, lead generation has never been so easy. So let me show you around a little bit of what's to come your way very soon. When we first log in, we can see our dashboard, but on the left-hand side, we have all our different tools. Open up the lead pipes drop-down menu and select property leads. And now the fun begins. This is like your own personal Google search, but instead of searching the internet, you're actually searching a nationwide database of all the different properties in any geographical location. Here, data is scrubbed and overlaid on a daily basis, so you get the most rich and accurate data you can find in any market. Now to utilize this, we want to type in our geographical location in the upper left-hand corner. Once you've done so, select on the drop-down box, and now you can select one, if not multiple, different lead type filters. From absentee owners to zombie properties and everything in between, we have numerous different lead types that you can click and use for your marketing campaign. Now, once you've found the perfect list to market to, go ahead and click on that box and wait for the software to update. It should take just a few seconds. And now we have access to all the high equity homes in Cleveland, Ohio, with just a few clicks of a button. Now on the right-hand side, we can see all those properties that align themselves with our current search, but we still have 75,000 results. So we need to narrow this list down a little bit to find those actual good leads. So slide up to that filters box on the right of your geographical location. And the first thing you'll see is our sellability scores. Now this is that AI genetic algorithm I was telling you about. Here we predict home sales before they even happen. And we rank every property on a score of 0 to 1,000 in 3 different categories: retail, rental, and wholesale. Retail scores, predict how likely a property is to sell at retail value in the next 90 days, where a rental score predicts how likely a property is to sell to a landlord as a buy and hold in the next 90 days, and a wholesale score predicts how likely a property is to sell at a discount in the next 90 days. Now, through our analysis of our AI genetic algorithm, we found that any property ranked above a 500 sellability score or more is considered very likely to sell in the next 90 days. But take into account anything ranked above a 900 or more sellability score is at an 18.3% chance likelihood of selling in the next 90 days. That means if you were to market to a list of 100 people whose sellability score was 100 or more, you're going to get around 18 leads just from that really small list of 100 people. Now, you may be asking, how do we even possibly come up with these scores, and how can you even believe me? Well, these scores are backed on 500 billion data points, 20,000 data points per property. These little data points include micro triggers, as we call them. These are little things like canceling magazine subscriptions, to buying a new car, or even maybe someone in the household who earned income previously now moved out or lost their job. It also includes external factors like nearby railroads or busy highways. Anything you can imagine, the AI pretty much takes into account and gives us this very accurate and powerful tool that we can use as a filter to market to these motivated sellers. So take into account.
So let me ask you that. What if you had a tool like that, Jamie, that could actually lead gen people before they even come onto the market, and that would give you that? Isn't that awesome?
It's actually truly amazing that you can do all those pain points, because if you just sold a house, you just give it to like the, just sold or whatever, and sometimes they go over well, sometimes they don't. I mean, I've gotten one lead from my database to somebody, we just sent like a flyer out when I sold a house.
Right.
So I mean, and I don't do a lot of mailers. I'm all word of mouth at this point. I'm all referral based, but it took me almost 15 years to get here. So can you imagine a newer agent going, "Oh my gosh, I could have my first listing before
and you
5 or
could
6
do it
years."
in a geographical area. You could do it in a zip code, and then you could actually just watch those things. You can filter it down, and then you just send a postcard, email, phone call, knock on the door, whatever.
Right. I do personal notes. Personal notes work really well.
Yeah, so that could be a great tool for you on that. That's one of our lead gen tools. Now the second one over here is more of a video tube thing, and what it does is it actually shows the house. You click on a couple of buttons, and what it'll do is actually make the photos a video, and then, well, let me just play this. I think you're going to be pretty.
Introducing 373 Southbrook Drive in Leander, Texas, a 2017 built residence blending modern updates with timeless charm. Inside, an inviting, light-filled open floor plan unfolds with 3 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. Each space, from the private upstairs balcony with serene views to the extended covered patio in the secluded backyard, calls for relaxation and enjoyment.
Yeah, and again, this is a property card. If somebody scans this, they can instantly call you by pushing a button. They can text you by pushing a button, email you by pushing a button, schedule a tour, add you to their contacts. So they're not having to dial a number. The Realty Jingle is something we hope to have up in the next quarter or so. Share a listing with a song. So we're using AI to actually write a song about your listing and about you, and using the same kind of formats. But let's go ahead and I'll give you a sneak preview of this.
Wake up to the sunrise, shining on the bay. 233 Voyager Drive, don't let it slip away.
What do you think about something like that?
That's pretty cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And
I want
so
to buy that house right now.
So cool. But you know how long it takes like a social media manager for me to like go there? Then we have to do the voiceover in the back with the thing. And like, I mean, it takes so long to create a video.
So let's talk about that for a second. What that does is that you put your house in our listing service. It's got, you've got photos. So it converts the photos to a video. Then it throws music on top of it. And then it'll actually, from your description, start writing lyrics. And then you can post that up on your social platform.
Yeah. And then you have a little, a QR code, right?
You
To scan
put a
it
QR code in that thing
and go
as well.
right to the listing. So
Isn't that
cool.
crazy?
Yeah.
That is awesome. And so
That's really cool.
yeah. So that's
Love
kind
it.
of what we're trying to talk about here today is making smart realtors smarter by using AI tools like this. The
Right,
next
but then making it personal because not everybody loves the AI thing.
no, I
It's
know.
scary, right? Because it's
My
new.
wife hates it, to be honest with you. So,
But it can be behind the scenes, and then we can have the personal touches because we have the time to do it because AI is doing all the other stuff.
right, and that's good. That's exactly
thing.
right. Yep.
Yeah.
So the next slide is another tool that we are going to have in the system, and this includes our national CMA package tool. So it's not only just pulling in the MLS CMA stuff that if you've got a seller and they want a CMA, can you imagine actually having a CMA that has all of the other MLS in around the town or around the area, but also include public search records that's not in the MLS, so that your CMA will probably be way more robust than anybody else, and that would probably make you guys look a little bit more like an expert. What say you?
Absolutely.
You like that idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
So let me.
You're
slide
very
over-
cool, Dave.
Thank you. Here's a peek of the back end of what it looks like. It is dark mode for those social people that like the young guys and ladies. They like the dark mode. It's there as well. Over here is AI again, Jamie, to your point, AI and personal automation settings. You can configure your settings, your personal, kind of like your own AI assistant. You can dial in just how you want your AI to personalize your listings, your marketing tools that we just talked about, the social TV thing and everything else. And what it does is it puts your tone, your emoji use, your sentence length. So basically it's your personal AI assistant inside the product. So when you actually use the tool, it'll actually, so like for this, you're going to do an AI marketing assistant. You're going to put up a listing in there. And then in 20 seconds, it's going to actually write with your kind of verbiage and your look and, your feel, if you will. It's going to write that information down. And actually, it's going to help target right there the audience as well. So it's going to actually help bring guidance to that. And then in a short period of time, your listing details are done, and you can move on to the next project. Also, social media made simple, because that's a big deal right now. So how about you want to do your property listing over there, or you want to do brand yourself with just a couple of clicks? You can put your image in. It'll actually build the carousel, whatever, and then it can post it up on the different platforms that's there as well. So basically what we're saying is that the LifeandHomes marketing listing service, it uses all the different types of properties, online, offline, market, investment, the peculiar ones that don't really have a place in some locations. We can put it all in. It auto creates listings and social posts. It predicts sellers likely to list in 90 days. It does have national syndication of your listings and local branding, because we use Zillow, Trulia, Realtor Homes, Reddit, all of those, Redfin, all of those. And then here's the cool thing. You get 100% of your leads are yours. We're not replacing, someone asked me, are we replacing the MLS? No, we're just upgrading it. If you think about it, traditional MLSs, they just list traditional properties. Well, we accept all the different types of properties. Mm-hmm. Traditional MLSs limited, have a limited exposure. Well, we're doing TV, social, video, editorial, blogs, emails, and pretty much anything and everything else in our platform. to reach the community and beyond. Minimal seller prospecting. Well, we've got AI seller prospecting tools like that lead gen tool I showed you, that Light CRM, that National CMA, all of it. You don't own your leads a lot of times with a lot of these other things. Well, with us, you own all your leads. Here's another slide. These are the comments that I actually got from people over the last few weeks. I don't have time. Well, we can help you with the heavy lifting of time because we automate everything. I'm not tech savvy enough. Well, our tools are, we call it click simple tools. Do I still need my MLS? Yes, we're just enhancing it. Why not just buy Zillow leads? Well, because you're going to keep on buying Zillow leads month after month. If you buy $1,000 this month, you got to do it again next month. Well, with us, you can own your pipeline. You build and buy, you basically have your own pipeline. Why personal account? Someone asked me that. I want to buy one account for my whole office. Well, we do custom branding. We have compliance issues, and we've got syndication control issues. So we have to sell each person their own account. And how do I reach the non-members in your local area? Well, we have a free MLS hot sheet that goes to all your real estate participants in the community. What's included in our systems? Well, you've got the MLS style entry. You've got the national syndication. It's probably worth $50 a month. You've got AI social posting and scheduling for $75 a month. These are the street rates that I've watched and seen over in the online. You've got streaming TV, audio, create video content, $75 a month. You've got editorial publishing network, $50 a month. You've got a Light CRM for $25. You've got AI seller lead gen prospecting. You're looking at the total value is about $375 a month. But here's where we are. Our price points here today is that the open rate is $69, but with our Founders Club, people that are responding this month in October, it's $59 for our core product. It's $99 for our Pro product, and we can get in more detail. Jamie and I, after the phone call, we can get into a little bit more detail if you're interested. And then our Master product, it's $179, but with our Founders Club, we're dropping it down to $159 per month. And it's actually less if you actually prepay for the whole year. So it's got some great rates. And essentially, you could start today. We're about ready to release it in about a week and a half. And you guys would all be the first responders to it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out how to put Jamie's banner up here. A second. This is Jamie Mazurik's contact. Jamie, is this the right one?
Yeah, so we went to Venture Fox, so CM Fox and Venture merged. So it's going to be Jay Mazurik at Venture Fox Realty, but I'm still responding, and this CM Fox is still going to be open, but my cell phone is completely
Correct.
100% never going to change.
Okay.
So,
Joe, what's
yeah.
your number and contact information? I don't think I have it.
It's 518-477-3419.
Okay. And then I'm just going to throw mine up there. I'm David Lisi. My number is 315-269-8469. And there's my email. And let me just open it up real quickly before we get off. Jamie, any comments, any thoughts before we get off?
No, just like really excited about like the next phase and like how people can be truly their own boss with their own listings that they're getting from their COI, and then be able to get more proven from what they're doing with the way the world's going. I mean, we're going to tons of technology, and everyone's on Instagram and, all these platforms, and to use AI, it's just going to be really cool. And then I think the jingles are so cool about your house to be able to really post on social media. It just takes lots of thought, and to be able to say, I'm going to make a jingle about your house and I'm going to do this and post that and get that out. I mean, I think that's like huge. Like there's not a lot of agents that can offer that. Right. So
Right.
We're just going to be a cut above. So
Cool.
it's just really cool.
Joe, any comments on your end, Joe?
I think that it's exciting. AI is obviously here. This is first generation AI too. So I'm thinking like this is the beginning of something I feel like this is the tip of the iceberg of where this can go. So to get in
Awesome.
on this now, it's unbelievable what it can do for the industry.
Well, we're just about ready to roll out. So anybody that responds to today's video webinar, you can call one of us. Give us your numbers one more time, Jamie, and then Joe, then I'll give it, and then we'll close it out. Go ahead.
Area code 518-929-4475.
Joe,
518-477-3419.
mine's 315-269-8469. We want to thank everyone for listening. We appreciate it. And if you've got any questions, give us a shout. We'd be love to help you. And Joe and Jamie, thank you again for your time. We'll probably catch up next week. And
Yeah,
we've got
sounds
some
great.
cool new functions coming with this other thing I think I told you about. But I'll hold it back a little bit until next week. How's that?
Okay,
Sounds
great.
good.
All righty, guys. Thanks for your
All right.
time.
So
We appreciate
exciting.
you.
Thanks, Dave.
it. All righty. Take care.
Is that it? We just leave?
We just leave, and I'm trying to hang it up, but give me a second. It says I'm ending the stream.
Yeah, I think I got, there's a red thing, leave studio. So I think I got to probably do that.
All right, we'll see you, Bill.
All right, see you.
Yep.